Good evening, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for joining us tonight. Josh's Bester here from South Africa. Thanks to everybody across the globe that's joined us. I can see there's some guys here from Australia. Welcome. It's very early for you guys, and across the other side in the US. Thank you for joining us. We are here tonight because of the announcement that we're making about the Karatbars convention that we have the privilege of hosting for the first time in Africa. And tell us more about that. I'm going to hand over to Tony. Tony's just going to give us a bit of a background and why we've done this and what we've gone through to get up to where we are. I'll be speaking to you a little bit later. Tony, over to you.
Hey Tash, yes, yeah, welcome back, and thank you for having us on the Hangout. Thank you for arranging the Hangout today, Tash. Yes. This Hangout is obviously long overdue. But we've been so busy with different stuff and doing all the arrangements. So we're actually glad that we've got everybody onto this hangout tonight. We're still waiting for one of our top leaders, John and Nikki Stevens, to come on. So hopefully they can still make it. As you guys can see off the video tonight, I'm not at home. I've been away from home for the past 5-6 days, and I'm only going to be home in the next 2 days. And then I'm off to Durban to do a workshop in Durban over the weekend. So on our side, we've been pretty busy. But I want to give you guys a bit of background of what happened with Karatbars and how far we've come now and why we are doing Africa's first Karatbar conference, and that's going to be a history in the making here. So most of you might know or might not know, but our team has been running now or going to be running now for 2 years in March, and currently we just hit over 10,000 affiliates in our team, so we're very grateful to every single person in this team that has helped to grow this team to what we currently are now. So this all started as a little joke a few months ago when Natalie told me that she was going to go to Portugal and she was going to go with a trip with her mother to Madeira, to where they come from, where they comes from, and our forefathers arrived from. So I said to Natalie, well, Natalie, if you are going to go to Portugal, Madeira, what's the chance of you actually popping in Germany and just popping in there at Karatbars, take a few photos, record a few things, but more than that, see if you can get Harold Seitz, the CEO of Karatbars, to accept our invitation to come to South Africa. And if you can get that right, then how about us then doing a Karatbar conference, which will be the first time ever that there's a Karatbar conference outside of America. And so I'm going to, luckily we've got Natalie and Andrew on the line here tonight. So I'm going to, Natalie, can you hear us? Natalie?
Yes, I can. Good evening, everybody.
Fantastic. So Natalie, just give us a bit your experience, what happened. Obviously you went to Portugal, and then from Portugal, guys, while she left her mother there, she caught a flight, flew back to Germany. I think spent about 2 days in Germany, but she's going to tell us the whole story. So, Natalie, give us the whole experience, what happened with you in Germany at Karatbars head office last year, when it was, what happened, and you met with Harold, and what's the discussions that you had there?
Hi everyone, Natalie here from Vereniging South Africa. I'm with my husband Andrew, as you can see. We do everything together. Unfortunately, this trip to Madeira, he couldn't come with me because he was busy doing the Karatbars here, and so somebody had to keep the presentations and things running in South Africa. However, it was always my intention, and I spoke to Andrew about this, and he agreed with me. I said, if I am going to be in Portugal, I am going to go to Germany, no matter what it takes, how it takes, because all along we've done other businesses, and eventually they fold. And what bothered me about these folding of these companies is because we didn't know where the head office was. Yes, we were showing people pictures on our presentations because we do a lot of live presentations in our team. And you've got a building and you're saying, this is Harold Seitz. We had, Andrew, can I ask you to talk a bit about Las Vegas when we went?
Yeah, sure. We went to the conference in Vegas in 2014, November. There were a few South Africans. There was Tony, John Stevens, and at that time already you know, the idea was set that we need to have a conference in South Africa, but it was just small talk at that time. But then when the team started exploding the way it has, that's when we decided last year that we've got to put this conference together, and it just sort of started steamrolling. And now we're actually quite excited to announce the dates and where it's going to be held.
Okay, so basically the idea came from then already. And Andrew and I spoke about this, and I said, I'm going to speak to Goretti, which is one of our downlines in Portugal, and I'm going to ask her to come with me to Germany. We want to be able to, you know, I just feel it's so much nicer to be able to say to people, I've been there, I've met them, because yes, I had met Harold Seitz, we had met Harold Seitz in Las Vegas. None of us actually, he didn't even remember us, because, I mean, let's be honest, guys, you go to a conference where there is over 1,000 members, and everybody takes a photo, and everybody thinks, oh, we're from South Africa, and he says, hi, I'm well, and he gives you you take a photo with him, and now you know Harold Seitz, because you've met him, you shook his hand, you kissed him on the cheek, whatever. But then I started thinking, and I mean, the intention is we still want to go to the Los Angeles Karatbars convention, but I thought, you know, you go to these conventions, there is no way that these guys will ever remember who you are or what you are from, you know, because there's just too many people. I mean, let's be honest, if in South Africa we're 10,000, imagine how many affiliates, they are on over 600,000 to my knowledge. Okay, so there's no way you can remember each and every one of us. So when I arrived in Madeira, Goretti, I have a lot to thank her for, because she actually organized the flights and the hotels, and when the two of us left, both of us never having been to Germany. I think she may have been to other parts of Germany like myself, but Stuttgart, this was the first time. Anyway, we arrived in Stuttgart, and I'd asked the girl from Karatbars which is the best hotel to book, and she'd given me the hotel, a hotel name, and it looked, from the Google Maps, it looked quite close to Karatbars. But obviously, as we check in, and I said to the check-in clerk, I said, where is Karatbars head office? And he takes me to the window and he points across the road, literally. So we were like, our hotel was right behind Karatbars. I was so excited. We went up, we got dressed, changed, you know, because you had a flight, so you are tired. And we took a walk down the road. And the first thing we saw is on the main road, there's this big Karatbars sign right next to Mercedes-Benz. So immediately that gave me credibility that, wow, this company it's for real. It's not hiding somewhere behind. It's on the main road, this big, post. And I'm sure you people have seen. And so down, we're going to re-put them onto the Facebook so that you can see them. The pictures right outside the Karatbars on the main road. There's a sign. I come to the front, and as you see it in the pictures, that is what Karatbars head office is like already. So that was already to be impressive, because I could see that what I was being shown. I just want a sip of water, guys, just a sec. Sorry about that. What I was actually being shown on pictures was really live. It became more live for me. So the next day we had our appointment. Okay, during the day we obviously did some shopping, because I mean, you know, you don't go. We are two ladies, so ladies don't go anywhere without doing some shopping.
With your Karatbars card.
Yes, with my Karatbars card. Anyway, in the afternoon we had our appointment, and we arrived at Karatbars. I think I was like a little child with my camera, because everywhere I even took pictures of the name in the lift. I took pictures of wherever I saw Karatbars. I took a picture. I was so excited. However, as soon as we got into the office, the first person that saw us gave us a big fat smile. You could see happiness and you could see joy in the company, in all the stuff. She says to me, what are you here for? So I said, no, I've actually got an appointment with Thomas and Harold. And she said to me, I'll call Thomas' secretary right now. But she took quite a while to sit down. She said, just sit and wait. So when as we were waiting, I see John has just joined us. Hi, John.
Hi.
Welcome, John.
Anyway, to carry on now with the story, as we're sitting in the reception and the next girl comes past with a big smile on her face and says, would you like some tea or coffee or something? We said, no, thank you, fine. So she says, okay, fine. And she walks off. A third person comes and now she says, would you like some tea, coffee or water or anything? We say, no, thank you. 2 minutes later, she arrives with a big jug of mint water and 2 glasses. And of course, but everybody seems, what I'm trying to say by this is the happiness that everybody, I had nothing to do with all of these. They were all there greeting me and making themselves known. You know, could they do anything more for us? Anyway, Harold, Thomas's secretary, Claudia, came out and she gave us the upper hand that he was a bit behind, so would we mind waiting? We said, no problem, we sat and we waited. And we waited, and when I say behind, probably 10 minutes. That's how precise the Germans are, okay? So when we went into Thomas's office, first obviously we introduced ourselves, and he is the most warm, loving man I've ever come across. I actually just wanted to go across that table and give him a big fat hug because of the way he's always got a smile on his face. He is open to any questions. He's open with suggestions. I mean, he really was wonderful. And we spoke about the company, and I put forward some of the problems we're having in South Africa with the KYC documents, and then they explained to me why they are so strict and why they have to be so strict, and said to me there are solutions. So we're still encountering some problems, as everybody knows, but we are working on them daily to sort them out completely. After being in Thomas's office for a while, Thomas said to me, I want you to go around and I want you to see the whole of Karatbars office, upstairs and downstairs and everywhere. So that was, and I was so pleased because that's actually what we wanted. Goretti asked him a couple of questions on how you should recruit, and he answered her as well to her questions. Okay. Anyway, we left from his office. He came through, and he took me firstly to the financial side. Where they do the actual financial side of when the money's come in, etc. The division. It's a division that's got probably about 4 people working in it, and believe me, you didn't hear a sound. Everybody was really hard at work. Okay, the one is in charge of incoming cards. The one's in charge of the money that comes via the wire. Do you understand? They've got so many different. Everybody's got a job to do, and they all do it. Then from there, we went to the next, which is the KYC documents, and explaining how these people. There's about 3 guys working in that office, and they actually capture all the images, make sure that everything is in order. The reason for them doing this, and they said, is because they want to keep above the radar. They want everything to be clear, and if ever anybody comes to Karatbars and says, look, something's wrong, they say, but we know our customers. That is exactly what KYC stands for, know your customer. They know us. So that was quite an interesting one. From there, we went into the boardroom. They were having a meeting with their legal. They've got a legal department also, who before they do business with any of the 123 countries that they were doing at the time. They literally go. They have they make sure that they're legally compliant with the country's regulations. If there's taxes to pay, and you'll see that on your back office. Each country, if there's taxes, extra taxes to pay or whatever, it's all written there. So we can't say, oh, but we didn't know we had to pay the taxes. It's all there. From that department, he took me. Am I speaking too fast? Okay. From that department, we went on to the department where she actually does, which is a lady that does all the selling of cards. For affiliates that come there, if I come there as an affiliate, and everybody's invited to come to their offices. However, they did say, make an appointment so that we make sure that we are here. But anybody can go to the offices at any time. So I'm not special for having been there. I must actually thank Tammy and Tammy Stevens and Tammy Morrison. Oh, I'm so bad today with names as well. I think we've all made that mistake today. Sorry, guys. Tammy Morrison from the USA, who actually gave me a lot of guidance on how to go about getting my appointments, and now I can pass it on to anybody that wants to make an appointment to go see them. And she actually then, for example, Gretti wanted to buy the coin. She didn't have a coin, and yeah, through her own link, she bought 2 coins there and then. So that was that department. From then we went into Harold Sykes' office. He was having a big meeting, but stopped the meeting. And what I thought, he was having a meeting. There was 2 guys in the office and himself. But over his desk there was like bottles of, half-liter Cokes, and there was a box with whatever goodies they were eating. So natural. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? It was just such a nice atmosphere. There was no like stiff upper neck, And then I sort of, we literally went into his office while he was having the meeting. He stopped the meeting, had a chat to us, asked us about South Africa, where do we feel we're going with Karatbars. So we told him what our intentions were, and then at that time I said to her, my actual reason for coming here is to make sure that you really do exist. You're a good company. And I said, so far I'm impressed. So he says, me too. I'm impressed that you are impressed. Okay. Anyway, then I asked him if I invited him and Thomas to come to South Africa, because we want the people to also feel that they know these people. Okay. So immediately they said to us, look, you know what, if you have the numbers, get the numbers, and with pleasure we'll come to South Africa. We want to come to South Africa. We want to meet the team. They really are ready to come. So then eventually, I mean, when I got back from overseas, sorry, I'm just continuing with what I did there. When I finished the meeting with Harold Sykes, Thomas then took me to the strong room where they hold the gold. From there, we went into the department where, if you want those personalized cards and the special cards, where they actually design the cards. There's 2 guys that work there in the design room. Okay? So from the design room, I then went into this, when I said a warehouse, it must be the size of about 300 square meters easily. And this is where they do the packaging of all the FedEx has got an office literally in their building. They've got a lady that works for FedEx, but she actually works from there. That's her job. That she's in-house. And basically she gets the orders from upstairs, and she packs them up, and until then they were literally doing them one by one. Each one was going in a separate box to customs and being cleared, and that's why it was taking us quite a long time to get our packages. But the week after, I mean, the machines, the computers were there already, but they hadn't started using them. But I'm sure you people have noticed how much faster it is to get your packages now. What happens is they've got now like 3 computers where what they actually do is they put them in bulk. So it goes to customs, a whole bulk for South Africa, the whole bulk for Canada, the whole bulk for the USA. So it makes it the actual moving of their postage system a lot faster. So, and I'm sure everybody has noticed it is faster now. That was the last office I went, and then I went into what they call the support room. Support room, lovely people again. They've got literally support, I think, until 10 o'clock every night. And even on a Saturday morning, and Saturday they've got support. I think it's only Sunday that there's no support. So if you send them a support, there usually is somebody there to get it up and running. They did mention to me at the time that they had a lot of sick people, and there've been a lot of things. And because I said to him, but you people are very slow. You know me, I'm too honest. I said to him, you people are very slow, and you're not answering quick enough. So then they actually said to me, look, what they were having a problem with the people being sick, but they were upgrading their systems even in the support to make support answers a lot quicker. And I'm sure you've noticed that you are getting your support quicker now as well. I have made some contacts there that to me are not only business-wise loving, but believe me, what really impressed me about Karatbars was the fact that I saw happiness in all the staff. Now, if you walk into an office and you see everybody's happy and everybody's content, what does that mean? They love the company, they love their work, they love what they're doing. And that is what I felt about them. We then took a couple of pictures, obviously I would, and I even took out a video, which I think I'll put back onto that, it is on there somewhere, but I think we're going to put it on again, just to chat to Harold Seitz. And basically that's when they said to us, they're prepared to come to South Africa. When I got back here, I'm now going to pass on to John, because John is actually what I would call, John and Nikki are to me, not only, they're special in lots of ways, but let me tell you something, these two people are the ones that really, when I got back from overseas, got the board rolling and insisted we have a meeting as soon as possible. And before I know what, we were sitting there at their house. They made sure that there was a meeting. And John, please, can I pass on to you and Nikki? I'd like to let you say something about what happens from here onwards, because you guys are really the ones that, in my heart, have made this a lot more alive, even for me, having been there. And I'm just sorry that Nikki didn't manage to come with me, because she wanted to come with me, and unfortunately things didn't work out and she didn't make it to Germany. But next time we'll go together, Nikki. Okay, Nikki and John, you can unmute and carry on.
Okay. Thank you, Nancy. Can you guys hear me? Good evening, everybody. Can you hear me? It's a pleasure to be on this webinar this evening, and specifically Nikki and I are honored and privileged to talk to you guys about a very important convention. Now, Natalie mentioned to you that we had several meetings at home already, where we tried to move it forward, and that was early stages in last year. But I'd like just to give introduction. Nikki and I became part of the Karatbars in 2014, roughly more than 12 months after our top leader Lawrence Harwood was started business at Karatbars Afrika. We were fortunate that same year in November 2014 with Las Vegas, we met with Natalie, Tony, and Andrew, and that's where the idea was just for us to have an Africa convention in the southern tip of Africa and really launch this. But we also felt that it was early days for us to do that, because we had to first establish ourselves firmly in South Africa, and with that we came back in November 2014. We had a mini conference in Johannesburg towards the end of January 2015 with a lot of people in the south of Johannesburg, where again our top leaders, Tony, Andrew, Natalie, and also Arend was there, just to get a feeling for convention on a small scale. I must say to you that it's been now almost 18 months since I've been in Karatbars, and it's been a fantastic journey. And this evening is about inviting you all, and I hope is Nobia perhaps on the line as well, to have this fantastic Africa convention in South Africa with Harold Seitz, and to just give thanks and celebrate it. I'm so honored just to tell you guys that this is a great business. It's a business that's here to stay, and we can go places with it. Did I say something?
Hi everyone, welcome to South Africa. I don't know where everybody's tuned into from, but for me, Karatbars is a reality to the normal man on the street. You know, the people that I have dealt with are normal people, And for them to come and meet Harold Tice is just a dream come true, you know. We're not talking about people who have a lot of money, but people who know what gold means and the value of gold. You know, I have an old gentleman that worked in the mine for many, many years, and when I met him, he said, you know, I've never touched the gold. I've never owned the gold. And this is a wonderful opportunity. So when Natalie came back and told us that Mr. Tice and them are coming, and I told the team, they were absolutely ecstatic. And really, for me, I can't wait to see their faces when they really meet the man behind this amazing business and this amazing opportunity.
Right. Over to you, Tony.
Guys, thank you so much. Tasha, just make sure that if you guys can hear me. Good. So Natalie, Andrew, Ratsiris, thank you so much for what you guys have done. Thank you for flying over, Natalie, and spending on your own costs and your own time and getting Harold Tice and Thomas to come to South Africa. I'm very, very proud of what you guys have achieved. And then obviously to Nikki and John Stevens, which is one of our top leaders in this industry in Karatbars in South Africa, and not just in South Africa, but in other countries as well. John, thank you very much for your input, and Nikki for what you guys have been doing to the team and the leadership that you guys have shown. I'm very, very proud to be associated with you guys all. So what has happened is that, and I'm going to announce the dates for you guys. So what we've achieved, and obviously with Natalie's input, we've got Harold Tice and the team committed to come to South Africa. The Africa Convention in South Africa in Johannesburg is going to be on the 27th of May for the whole weekend, the Friday, the Saturday, and the Sunday. So it's going to be a whole weekend, 27th until the 29th of May of 2016. So what is happening on a Friday is we're having a leadership get-together where all the VIP people that has bought the VIP tickets will be obviously having access to. So that leadership meeting obviously is going to be in a private capacity. You guys will get to meet Harold Tice on a personal note, and Thomas, his sales director. So leadership meeting on the Friday night at the event. Then Saturday, what's going to be happening is a full day event for the masses. So we are looking at getting in anything between 1,500 to 2,000 people gathering together at the event. The tickets for that specifically one is going to be an entry-level ticket, affordable, so that everybody, you shouldn't have an excuse, so that everybody could be attending the whole day event on Saturday. Part of the VIP ticket is that you will be attending the gala dinner event that Saturday night. So that gala dinner is going to be a black tie event, guys. So dress up. We're going to take a lot of photo sessions with a lot of people. We're going to be recording the whole event. So there's going to be video material. So make sure that you get your VIP ticket, attend the gala dinner on the Saturday night. Obviously, we will have a few guest speakers as well that will be attending and presenting during the day on the whole Saturday. And then on Sunday morning, we're going to be having a late breakfast, early brunch together with the VIP people again, with Thomas. And then obviously that's where you can say your goodbyes and your farewells to everybody. We've got quite a few people that's going to be flying into the event. So we've got some of our American leaders that are committed to come to South Africa. Our uplines, Tammy is committed also to be coming to South Africa. And then we've got our sponsors, which is Lawrence Harsbrook and Albie Costa from Australia, that is also committed to come to the event, and they're going to be attending. So we've got quite a few people, obviously, that's flying in. I've heard some rumors that we've got some of the African leaders from Nigeria and Kenya and Ghana also that's going to be flying in. Some of them have already had Skype calls with me, and they are looking at especially flying in for that weekend and that. So we're going to have definitely top.
You're muted.
super excited. Now, this is what's going to be happening. We are going to have, there's only 500 VIP tickets available. That is obviously because of the leadership meeting that we'll have and the breakfast brunch on Sunday. So that VIP tickets will be limited. It's on a first come, first basis. First come, how do you say it? First come base. Absolutely. So what is happening while you are watching this video, if this is afterwards, you'll see a link below this video. It's obviously not right now if you're listening to this live, but after this, and you give us about 24 hours, you'll have a landing page where this video is, and below this video you'll see a registration button. Now on that registration button, it will take you to the ticketing website that we use. Stashis has obviously helped us to put that together, and there you will have the VIP tickets. And the VIP tickets, there's going to be a discounted price up until 30 days from now, which is up until the 15th of March. No? Am I right, Tashius? Am I right?
Not 30 days from now, up until the 15th of March.
Yeah. So up until the 15th of March. So from today, you'll have about less than a month, 4 weeks, to make sure that you acquire the VIP tickets, which is on an early bird pricing. So please click on the link below. Click on the tickets, buy the VIP tickets, do the payment. You'll have different options of payment. You can pay by credit card, you can pay by direct deposits. You'll see the links on the ticketing website. There's also a contact number for the ticketing website, so if you guys are struggling, just call the ticketing website, the call center. They're very helpful, and they will assist you guys on acquiring the tickets. After the 15th of March, the VIP tickets will be the full price up until, I'm not too sure, the Tashius will leave it on the website, but there will be a closing date when we will not obviously be allowed to sell more tickets. We are organizing a big event, guys. The event itself is going to be in between Johannesburg and Pretoria at help me out with the hotel name here again, guys.
At the St. George's Hotel.
At the St. George's Hotel. Yeah, St. George's Hotel. It's just on your way from Pretoria to the airport. So it's very central. It can handle all the people. There's taxi facilities to be dropped off. Most of us are already going to be booking our hotel rooms at the event, so we'll be staying over already from the Friday and the Thursday and the Friday night for the whole event. So I'm inviting you as leaders to do the same. Book your tickets and already book your rooms so that you can spend the time with us, and a lot of us will be seeing each other for the first time, and a lot of us we will obviously have met quite a few times already. So we're looking forward to be seeing you guys at the event. Be sure that you are one of the 500 VIP guys that's got the VIP tickets, and make sure that you send this link of this hangout to all your teams so that they can acquire the tickets. So the VIP tickets obviously might not be for everybody, but those that want to attend then for the masses, we've made it very affordable. Just click on the link and you'll see the prices. We want every person in our team to attend especially the Saturday day event, which is going to be a whole day event starting in the morning right through the afternoon, and then obviously when we end off there's going to be a break, and then we're going to get ready for the gala dinner event. So guys, be sure to come and meet the top guys in this industry. Be sure to come and meet Lawrence Haasbroek and Albie and the rest of the crew. We're very fortunate. We are very eager to be meeting up with every single one of you guys. And yeah, so from my side, that's it. I'm going to give over to Tashius, and he maybe can just round up. If I've missed anything, Tashius, just fill up for me, and then yeah, take it from there. So guys, I'm looking forward to seeing you guys at the Karatbars Afrika conference. Be sure to invite all your team to attend this magnificent event. Obviously, like I said, we're going to be recording and we're going to be taking photos. Use this opportunity to build your team and build your business. God bless. Thank you, Tertius.
Thank you very much, Tony. Yeah, guys, thank you for joining us this evening. Tony, you've gone way beyond what you normally do, and you've not left much for me to say. I think one of the things that I just do want to repeat is the dates. I see some of the people are asking, just confirm what's the dates. It's the last weekend of May, ladies and gents, the 27th to the 29th. Again, the Friday night will be for the guys who for the leaders who want to spend time with the guys from the US and from Germany to meet Harold. Those will be networking type events. It won't be presentations and you sit behind. The idea will be that you mingle, that you take photographs, that you ask questions, that you meet people. Both the Friday night and the Sunday brunch are specifically designed in that way so that you can network with people, meet leaders, and talk about whatever questions you have. Those are networking events. And then the Saturday we're looking forward to inviting a whole stack of people. And unfortunately, one of the challenges we had was finding a venue that could handle people. We had actually hoped to go as high as 3,000, but St. George's is a very nice venue. We can unfortunately only handle up to about 2,000 people for the main Saturday event. And it's slightly less than that. I think we're between 1,000 and 1,500 for the gala dinner. But yeah, it's an exceptional event, and I want to congratulate also Natalie, for her efforts, and John and Nikki for hard work that you guys have put in already in making this happen. You guys won't believe how much work it takes and how much planning goes into this. But we are at the point where we are able to have this event. So guys, please go to the site, get your early bird tickets. The leaders that are there, we're encouraging you to do that. The early bird tickets will be on sale until the 15th of March. On midnight on the 15th of March, they are going to disappear, and we are going to use that as the basis for the rest of the conference. So that's basically, we've got just under a month to get our tickets in. The details of the hotel and the contact information we'll also put on the ticketing site. We are not selling accommodation. Let's just make that clear. We're not selling accommodation. We're not selling flights and anything like that. You're going to make your own arrangements, but the details and who the contact people are, we will put those up on the website so that you have those available. Okay, so I think that's it. Last one. Dates 27 to 29 May, Friday evening, Saturday full day, Saturday evening black tie event, gala dinner. Ladies are going to have a ball of a time, and the guys are going to be joining them. And on Sunday morning, we're going to have a brunch. It's a long brunch, so there will be ample time for interaction. We're going to start anything, I think, well, let's say from around 9 o'clock until 11 or 12 o'clock. You'll be able to come in and go out, have your eats, mix with the other leaders, spend time with each other. We specifically designed it like that because there needs to be time to do that. So, ladies and gents, that's it from us. Thank you for joining us this evening, or this morning, or this evening, wherever you are in the world. And we're looking forward to having you. And it's just a special word of thanks to the other leaders from Africa, the guys in Ghana, Nigeria, Tanzania. If I've forgotten some of the countries that you've already, these guys have already put their commitment. So when Tony says there's 500 tickets, there's actually already about 40 of those tickets that have been sold. So they are going fast, they are limited, and we are limited by the size of the venue and how many people we can handle. That's it from us for this evening. Thank you for joining us. All the best and God bless. Good night.
Good night.